Everyday phrasal verb speaking practice. Fire off, meaning send quickly, angrily or many, letter, emails, etc. Example sentence. He fired off an email complaining about the report. Shadow me. He fired off an email complaining about the report. Feed on, meaning grow stronger. Example sentence. The opposition party's feeding on the government's weaknesses. Shadow me. The opposition party's feeding on the government's weaknesses. Feel up, meaning touch, sexually grope. Example sentence. Someone felt me up in the club as I was trying to get to the bar. Shadow me. Someone felt me up in the club as I was trying to get to the bar. Feel up to, meaning feel capable of doing something. Example sentence. I'm so tired, I don't think I feel up to going out tonight. Shadow me. I'm so tired, I don't think I feel up to going out tonight. Fence in, meaning enclose an area. Example sentence. They fenced the whole garden in. Shadow me. They fenced the whole garden in. Fend off, meaning push an attacker away. Example sentence. She fended off the dog when it attacked her. Shadow me. She fended off the dog when it attacked her. Ferret out, meaning search and discover something. Example sentence. The investigation finally managed to ferret out the truth. Shadow me. The investigation finally managed to ferret out the truth. Follow on from, meaning be the part of something. Example sentence. The film follows on from the original. Shadow me. The film follows on from the original. Fiddle around, meaning make small movements with your hands. Example sentence. He fiddled around for something in his pockets. Shadow me. He fiddled around for something in his pockets. Fiddle away, meaning waste time. Example sentence. He fiddled away the afternoon. Shadow me. He fiddled away the afternoon. Fight back, meaning defend yourself, resist an attack. Example sentence. The army attacked the town and the inhabitants fought back fiercely. Shadow me. The army attacked the town and the inhabitants fought back fiercely. Fight off, meaning resist an illness or emotion. Example sentence. I'm fighting off a cold. Shadow me. I'm fighting off a cold. Figure on, meaning plan, expect. Example sentence. What job do you figure on doing when you graduate? Shadow me. What job do you figure on doing when you graduate? Figure out, meaning find the answer to a problem. Example sentence. The police couldn't figure out how the burglars had got into the warehouse. Shadow me. The police couldn't figure out how the burglars had got into the warehouse. Fill in, meaning complete a form. Example sentence. I filled in the application form and posted it off. Shadow me. I filled in the application form and posted it off. Fill in for, meaning substitute. Example sentence. I was away for a few days, so they had to get someone to fill in for me. Shadow me. I was away for a few days, so they had to get someone to fill in for me. Fill in on, meaning give someone information. Example sentence. I'm sorry I missed the meeting. Could you fill me in on what happened? Shadow me. I'm sorry I missed the meeting. Could you fill me in on what happened? Fill out, meaning complete a form. Example sentence. I filled out the application form and mailed it. Shadow me. I filled out the application form and mailed it. Fill up, meaning fill something completely. Example sentence. I stopped at the garage and filled up with petrol. Shadow me. I stopped at the garage and filled up with petrol. Filter out. Meaning, remove something unwanted. Example sentence. It filters out all the impurities and chemicals in tap water so that it tastes better. Shadow me. It filters out all the impurities and chemicals in tap water so that it tastes better. Find out. Meaning, discover. Example sentence. I went to the library to find out all I could about the life and work of Joe Meek. Shadow me. I went to the library to find out all I could about the life and work of Joe Meek. Finish off. Meaning, consume all. Example sentence. We finished off the coffee and had to get some more. Shadow me. We finished off the coffee and had to get some more. Finish with meaning, end a relationship. Example sentence. She finished with him a few months ago. Shadow me. She finished with him a few months ago. Freeze up. Meaning, stop working because the parts of a machine won't move. Example sentence. The gears had frozen up. Shadow me. The gears had frozen up. Fold up. Meaning, make a sheet of paper smaller. Example sentence. Darren folded up the letter and put it in an envelope. Shadow me. Darren folded up the letter and put it in an envelope. Fire away. Meaning, ask questions. Example sentence. What do you want to know? Fire away and I'll tell you. Shadow me. What do you want to know? Fire away and I'll tell you. Fire up. Meaning, start a computer. Example sentence. She fired up the computer and printed out a hard copy of the files. Shadow me. She fired up the computer and printed out a hard copy of the files. Fit in. Meaning, get on in a group of people. Example sentence. I didn't fit in with the other people working there, so I left and found another job. Shadow me. I didn't fit in with the other people working there, so I left and found another job. Fit in with. Meaning, be convenient or occur conveniently. Example sentence. They're not arriving until Thursday, which fits in with my schedule for the week. Shadow me. They're not arriving until Thursday, which fits in with my schedule for the week. Fit into. Meaning, become part of. Example sentence. Their ideas didn't fit into our plans. Shadow me. Their ideas didn't fit into our plans. Fit out. Meaning, provide with necessary equipment. Example sentence. They fitted out the boat for the race. Shadow me. They fitted out the boat for the race. Fit up. Meaning, provide equipment. Example sentence. They fitted us up with the latest IT. Shadow me. They fitted us up with the latest IT. Fix up. Meaning, make an arrangement. Example sentence. He fixed up an appointment for me to see a specialist. Shadow me. He fixed up an appointment for me to see a specialist. Fizzle out. Meaning, end in an unsuccessful way. Example sentence. The campaign started well but fizzled out when they ran out of money. Shadow me. The campaign started well but fizzled out when they ran out of money. Flag down. Meaning, signal at a vehicle to get it to stop. Example sentence. The police officer flagged the car down because it didn't have its headlights on. Shadow me. The police officer flagged the car down because it didn't have its headlights on. Flag up. Meaning, raise an issue or highlight its importance. Example sentence. We should flag up working conditions at the meeting. Shadow me. We should flag up working conditions at the meeting. Flake out. Meaning, fall asleep from exhaustion. Example sentence. I worked till midnight, then flaked out. Shadow me. I worked till midnight, then flaked out. Flame out, meaning fail. Example sentence. The company flamed out in the recession. Shadow me. The company flamed out in the recession. Flame up, meaning burn brightly. Example sentence. The wood flamed up in the fire. Shadow me. The wood flamed up in the fire. Flare out, meaning get angry suddenly. Example sentence. He flared out when he saw the dreadful report. Shadow me. He flared out when he saw the dreadful report. Flare up, meaning when trouble suddenly appears. Example sentence. The argument flared up when he was rude to them. Shadow me. The argument flared up when he was rude to them. Flesh out, meaning add more details or information. Example sentence. The recent government report fleshed out the draft proposals. Shadow me. The recent government report fleshed out the draft proposals. Flick over, meaning change TV channels quickly. Example sentence. She flicked over to see if the news had started. Shadow me. She flicked over to see if the news had started. Flick through, meaning look through something quickly. Example sentence. I flicked through the magazine and decided to buy it. Shadow me. I flicked through the magazine and decided to buy it. Flip out, meaning become very excited and lose control. Example sentence. He flipped out when he won the final. Shadow me. He flipped out when he won the final. Floor it, meaning drive a vehicle as fast as possible. Example sentence. She floored it when the police arrived. Shadow me. She floored it when the police arrived. Flounce out, meaning leave a place angrily. Example sentence. He flounced out when the press started criticizing him. Shadow me. He flounced out when the press started criticizing him. Fly about, meaning circulate rumors, etc. Example sentence. The rumor has been flying about for the past week, but no one has confirmed it. Shadow me. The rumor has been flying about for the past week, but no one has confirmed it. Fly around, meaning circulate rumors, etc. Example sentence. There are a lot of stories flying around about her past. Shadow me. There are a lot of stories flying around about her past. Fly at, meaning attack. Example sentence. The dog flew at the cat when it came into the garden. Shadow me. The dog flew at the cat when it came into the garden. Fly by, meaning when time appears to move quickly. Example sentence. As I get older, the years just fly by. Shadow me. As I get older, the years just fly by. Fly into, meaning change emotion quickly. Example sentence. He flew into a rage. Shadow me. He flew into a rage. Fob off, meaning lie or deceive someone. Example sentence. He fobbed us off with a really stupid excuse. Shadow me. He fobbed us off with a really stupid excuse. Focus on, meaning concentrate. Example sentence. The report focuses on the company's weak points. Shadow me. The report focuses on the company's weak points. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next lesson.